Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 secrets movie theaters don't want you to know. When we want to see the latest releases, we go to the movie theater, or watch it online if you're a no-good criminal. But seriously, going to the movie theater is something we've all done. But there are some surprising secrets that movie theaters don't want you to know, which will change the way you see them forever. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe to Little Things for more amazing content every day. Also subscribe and hit the bell for top 10s, and comment done when you've done this for a shout out at the end of our next video. Coming in at number 10, we have concession prices. Ever wondered why the food and drink at movie theaters are so expensive? I mean, it's a joke at this point. But surprisingly, movie theaters actually have a pretty good reason for charging insane prices for popcorn and candy. For the first few months of a movie release, all the money from ticket sales goes to the movie's production company. And as a result of this, theaters don't make much money on selling tickets. And this is why they have to charge $8 for popcorn, which literally costs them pennies to make. Next up is smelly. We all know movie theaters have that smell. You know the one, but what is it? Well, it's actually a perfume designed to smell like popcorn. Movie theaters spray this into their screening rooms, but it's not just to cover up odors. Instead, this is to make you buy more popcorn as the smell will be in your head. Think this wouldn't work? Well, movie theaters that have tried this have experienced a 40% increase in popcorn sales since they began this sneaky trick. Next up is Screamer. While going to the movies is fun, there can be some downsides to going to movie theaters. Cell phones, loud eating, and people taking their screaming babies come to mind. But perhaps that last one isn't so bad. If you're prepared to sit through a movie and still enjoy it while a baby's crying a little, this can entitle you to a free movie. Simply speak to the manager after the movie and let them know. It's a policy in most movie theaters to issue a refund if this happens. But unlike the babies, movie theaters keep very quiet about this. I wonder why. Next up is blacklist. We're all aware that bars and restaurants have blacklists, and we've all likely seen those signs in cartoons banning certain people from stores and businesses. Well, this is true in real life for movie theaters. Most movie theater managers will have a blacklist book. People added to this list are banned from ever entering the theater again. This can include anyone from serial sneakerinners to people who try and tape entire movies to sell later. Maybe rethink getting into that giant argument next time somebody won't quit talking in the theater, or you may end up in the blacklist book. Next up is combination deals. We all know movie theater food and drink are overpriced, but kind of for a good reason. However, this doesn't stop them from scamming their customers. Often in movie theaters, there are combination meals. So instead of buying a cola and a popcorn separately, you buy them in a package. But these are simply to make you buy more, and you don't save any money, as if you add up the prices of the food and drink separately, it adds up to the price of the combination meal. Next up is naughty time. Going to the movies is fun, but for some young couples, watching a movie isn't enough. Sometimes people enjoy some R-rated fun in the back of theaters. It's dark, quiet, and people are often too focused on the movie to care about what you're doing. But some staff have confessed to having to kick people out of screenings thanks to their rude behavior, if you know what I mean. A lot of the time this really annoys staff, as it can get super awkward. And if you're not exactly hiding what you're doing and are being loud, then this can disturb other moviegoers, so keep it in the bedroom. Next up is R-rated. We've all done it. Sneaking into an R-rated movie when you're underage can make you feel like a special agent. But don't flatter yourself too much. Most employees admit they don't really care when younger people try and sneak into R-rated movies. They almost always know, but if you hand them something like your parents' ID, they won't mind. They just don't want to get fired by their managers. So if you're not overly obvious, you can likely get into any R-rated movie. Next up is timings. Does it ever annoy you showing up to a movie super early? Movie theaters list their screening times way earlier than usual so they can play you commercials. But one thing you can count on being an exact planned time is when the movie ends. Otherwise, the staff wouldn't know when to come and clean up. And you can actually use this to get to the movie just on time so you don't have to sit around watching commercials. So if a movie ends at 4 PM and is 2 hours long, then get there for 2 PM to be right on time. This is a huge time-saving tip I want to start using. Next up is extreme digital. This movie quality is always plastered around theaters. It sure sounds good, but what is it? Well, it's not really that good. While extreme digital may sound good, it's actually lower quality than IMAX digital. The reason theaters use this so much is because it's far easier and cheaper to maintain. So really, they're selling you short. The worst thing about it is they charge you regular price no matter what quality format they're showing a movie on. Coming up next is fresh popcorn. Popcorn is all nice and warm at movie theaters, so this must mean it's freshly made, right? Well, no, movie theaters use giant bags of popcorn and cook them all at once. This is then used for about 4 days. That's right, just because it's warm does not mean it's fresh. And in some more surprising cases, employees have admitted to using more than a week-old popcorn and serving it up to customers. How do they sleep at night? Vote in the poll in the top right corner and you can pick the most surprising movie theater secret. I think it's the popcorn because that is nasty. This video shout out goes to Jocelyn Hansen. Subscribe and turn on notifications and comment done for a shout out in the next video. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe.